Hey, good people, a very good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's a winter afternoon, still pretty warm out there, very sunny, a little bit breezy. You'll sweat a little bit, nice weather nonetheless. So today I'm in a positive frame of mind and I'm going to do back-to-back two list videos. I know yesterday I did green video, that was a requested one. Today I'm going to do another one because I love doing this channel for you guys. You guys make my day. Your comments, your positive vibes, support, and encouragement always inspired me. Okay, so I'm going to do my top 10 most complimented fragrances for 2019, which I actually didn't do, and it was reminded by one of my brothers in the Fragcomm Bangladesh group, and he's also fragrance community member of Bangladesh. His name is brother Farzid Mustafa. Thank you very much, brother, for reminding me to do this. I think I'm ready to do this list, even though the year is not ended yet. I usually do this in end of December, but I think the fragrances I already have bought. These are the ones gonna make that list. I haven't ordered or nothing is on the way as such that is gonna be actually part of this list, highly likely. So I'm going to pick up the ones from my collection from January all the way to November, whatever got me noticed, positive vibes, good comments, and positive feedback. So this is just my journey. Remember, I'm not saying these are gonna be like working like chick magnet for you, or it's gonna be also working for you, or you'll get compliments. A lot of factors. Before I start, I just want to say two last points. One is a lot of factors that make a fragrance complimented, like you get a compliment. It is about surrounding people who are around you. If they are nice, outgoing, friendly, educated, they know about fragrances, and they know that what is a good quality fragrance, they will compliment you. If you're surrounded by, once Jeremy said, if you're surrounded by a-holes, they are not, no matter how nice you smell, they're not going to compliment you because they are not your biggest fan. Second thing I'm gonna say is fragrance gets complimented when you actually enjoy it and you have the confidence to pull it off with your right attitude, and your body chemistry works with that fragrance, and you're wearing it in the right place and right amount of juice, and people actually can smell your fragrance. These factors all come into account. So I think these are the reasons these fragrances I'm about to show you, they worked with my chemistry, they worked with my like body chemistry, skin chemistry, whatever that is, and people who are around me, my friends, who people I met, they are the ones who complimented me. So remember that. And one last point before I start. Yesterday I did the green video, green fragrances, but I forgot the brother's name. It's not that I do it on purpose. I am actually suffer from diabetes. So the thing is, I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I do have memory loss. I cannot remember a lot of names, a lot of things, and sometimes I put water on boiling on the stove, but I forget, and then I go there and see like everything's gone. So it's just part of my getting old. So I do apologize, sincere apologies to brother Brett Stocks, who actually suggested me the video. And also, brother, I want to give a special shout out to Jasojit Das. His name is Josh. He's from Kolkata, and he's one of my good brothers. I'm really sorry. I forgot from time to time who's the one who suggested me to do this or look at this fragrance. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so do not mind. So right now let's start. So here, these fragrances are not by any means in any list. If they got complimented out of all the fragrances that I bought this year, they must be special, right? So I'm going random. Remember that, not 10 to 1. All of them are equally good for compliments in my world. I'll start with first one. This is compliment magnet or beast in my world, Dior Sauvage. This is, I think, reformulated, the EDT version, but till this date it really does hold its like strength. The fragrance still lasts a long time. After 1 to 2 hours you become like what is the word, not I was gonna say insomniac. That's not the word. Yeah, you guys know what I'm trying to say. See what I mean when I forget? So you actually cannot smell the fragrance after a while, but people around you can. And when you hang the shirt next to you, can smell it. So Dior Sauvage is one of my most complimented. Even though it's a simple fragrance, it has these right elements for the modern times, that people actually like this kind of clean, fresh, crisp, kind of peppery, citrusy scent, which is kind of synthetic, but people like this kind of fragrances, blue fragrances, ambroxan based. So Dior Sauvage is my number one pick for today for the getting the most compliments. And these are all from different price point, different brands. That's what makes it interesting. When I picked them up, I really was surprised. Number two I'm going to show you is Burberry's Touch. Yes, this is not the most expensive or niche list that you guys will think like, oh, the more expensive they are, more compliment garners they are. No, some fragrance you wear for yourself. They may not bring you compliments, but you actually enjoy them. That's a different story. But when you talk about strictly compliments, Burberry Touch is such a beautiful, inoffensive, strong, and it reminds me sort of like Prada fragrance. It's a fresh, clean, out of the shower, non-complicated, but very long-lasting and really projects well and disturbs nobody. Women love this kind of perfume. I got more compliments from women on this fragrance than I get from men. This, I guess, women love it on men because it has that easy to wear, like friendly, inviting sort of a persona on this fragrance. It's just on the best, absolute best from House of Burberry. I love this House of Burberry. So Burberry Touch number 2 for most complimented this year, and these are mostly like summer time. Cold weather's just starting now. So number 3, I'm gonna show you this one, Jean Paul Gaultier. Okay, this is a long name. Jean Paul Gaultier Popeye Eau Fraiche Lamal Popeye Eau Fraiche. Okay, long name. I always forget that. This one is a minty take on the Lamal. Okay, this one doesn't smell so much like Lamal, but the the aldehyde feel to it, like the mint, crisp mint, the sweetness of Lamal still a little bit there, but not as much as it's like vanilla there, but lavender is toned down, in my humble opinion. This fragrance is a beast. Moment you go out in the heat, this works so well with the heat. Do not wear this on your skin in the summer, wear on your shirt. It projects like a beast, and it does last 7-8 good hours. So higher the heat, this fragrance works really well with your body chemistry. Okay, you can pick up the Superman as well, but this one got me so many like people who come to meet me, collect some decants or stuff, and I go wear this, and people go like, what are you wearing? I can smell it, I like the smell a lot. And then people ask for like, can I have a decant of this? So this is an underrated one. This one perhaps you wouldn't see many people's list, but Popeye makes a great compliment garner. Okay, so this is one of my treasure. Okay, I would say Jean Paul Gaultier Popeye, now discontinued. Number 4, this will perhaps make a lot of people wonder why. I don't know why, but I love wearing this. I finished half of the bottle in last few months. Aventus cologne gets a lot of love, a lot of hype, and a lot of hate at the same time, like Aventus did many years. Okay, this fragrance, look at my juice level where it is. I decanted perhaps 10 ml out of it, most probably 10-20, but I did wear 30 good ml within like few months, and I did not care, like what comments are being passed in the fragrance community, what criticism it gets. Trust me, this is the easiest to wear Aventus version, and this fragrance does smell so nice. It's so fruity, fresh, no darkness in this one. It's just a happy fragrance. Like if you can afford this fragrance, honestly speaking, I think you should definitely at least give it a sample try. Then you'll see if you love House of Creed. This is perhaps one of their easier wearings, and one of the most, I would say, high-end designer like, means it gets a lot of compliments. Okay, so this is Aventus cologne. This is my number 4 pick, this year's most complimented. I get a lot of notice on this. Number 5, you guys will be like, oh, okay, I saw that coming. This is Mancera Instant Crush. I did receive a sample from my brother Shafi Bhai, who gave me a sample. I wore that, I got compliments from that. I got this bottle and I got compliments from this. This, people say, similar vibe with Baccarat Rouge, but it has its own smell. Mancera doesn't exactly copy anybody like straight up. They do their own citrus, own openings, own touch. This fragrance on its own merit, it's amazing. It projects, it lasts, it has a saffron note. It does have a Baccarat Rouge feel, the sugary cotton candy, but it has a lot of citrus elements to it. Okay, makes it very, it's just, ooh, it's just lovely. Florals as well. Instant Crush, perhaps one of my most favorite Mancera, alongside Cedrat Boise, Lemon Lime, like few other ones, Red Tobacco. This is in top 5 any day. Instant Crush, one of the best releases this year I bought. Okay, number 5, Instant Crush by Mancera. It projects huge. Number 6, Discontinued Gem. Yes, I got my hands onto at least 10-12 bottles last month, but I sold most of them off. I just kept one for the memory's sake. I had a 180 ml bottle that got finished. I thought like, no, since it got so difficult to find, I kept it. But it's not special because it's got discontinued. It's special because it's the best, literally, in my humble opinion, in the whole bunch of Acqua di Gio line. Okay, no disrespect to any other flankers. If you love the other ones, full respect, more power to you. Okay, but my personal choice wise, this is the most masculine one, more wearable, longest lasting projection wise. This is like a no weakness in this perfume, okay? And then you get this metallic cap, not metallic, magnetic top, which I really love, okay? This fragrance, if you can get a big bottle, 180 ml, perhaps stock up, keep it when you actually grow your nose or stuff, like let's say you're a teenager. Once you become like 25, 30, you'll see the masculinity about it. This, whenever I wear it, it's such a simple scent, but people say you smell like really confident man. So this is very clean, crisp, peppery, at the same time very gentlemanly fragrance. Acqua di Essenza by Giorgio Armani. Okay, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I told you I got old. Dior Homme Intense. That's it. It's just a statement on its own. I do not need to explain at all this fragrance in 2019 version with the new box. Everything new, doesn't matter. The fragrance is still a gem of a fragrance, okay? If you can get an older batch, of course, older the better. But if you can still get this, Dior Homme Intense is still hands down the best fragrances in the market. That's all. And I get always, I actually go for this, I think, usually 5 to 6 sprays, because I want to make it last 7-8 hours. So it does last that time and does project beautifully off my skin, because I'm a little bit, like chocolatey, if you know what I mean, right? So this one goes so nice with that, like if you have a little bit darker skin, I mean, I don't know, the cacao or something, it feels like cacao, chocolatey sort of a feel. I guess that's what makes it sexier. I like to smell this on me all the time, and no wonder this is one of my complimented fragrances. I will never ever run out of Dior Homme Intense, hopefully as long as I'm alive. Okay, last 3. Number 8. Yeah, hate all you want. I mean, I am not the biggest fan of this fragrance. I'll tell you, this is not my top 10 fragrance by any means, okay? I'm not trying to bash it, but this fragrance is, whenever I wear it, two sides of it. I'm not the biggest fan of this in terms of like how much I love Dylan Blue. I love Dylan over this, but when I wear it, people smell it, far away people look at me, I know that they're smelling my fragrance. So this is such a strong fragrance, 2014, 15, then they got discontinued, even they are the newer batch, I don't know. But Amara always has that wow factor, the orange, neroli, kind of like a watery, and it has this incense. Let me remind. Yeah, it is very unique as well. There's nothing that smells like this. There are a lot of fragrances which clone many other fragrances, but this one, so far I haven't smelled anything like it. Perhaps there are, but Bvlgari Acqua Amara, it's an attention grabber. That's all, okay? It has great performance and great projection, hands down on the better fragrances in the compliment garner section. Number 8. Bvlgari Acqua Amara. Number 9. This is actually inspired by one of my most favorite fragrances. Many people have their favorite as what? Aventus, the Holy Grail. Some people say they love Kuros, King Kuros. King Kuros is my king too. But when I started my fragrance game, I had one fragrance in my head that was my Holy Grail. When I saw reviews, I wanted to sniff it so bad. Couldn't afford it. I still can't afford it. That is Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. That is my GOAT, goat of all time, great of all time. But I bought so many fragrances inspired by that. I have even a sample of Tuscan Leather, but this, the one I'm about to show you, is the one I love the most. This, I think Parfums de Marly is the dark horse, and their fragrances are inspired by horses. This is Godolphin. This fragrance, whenever I wear it, this is the version of Tuscan Leather I want to wear. It has great performance. Price point wise, it's half of the price of 100 ml of Tuscan Leather, and this one gives you 125 ml, and that is already a win. This fragrance smells a lot like Tuscan Leather, but at the same time it's much more airy, much more fruitier, So Parfums de Marly, lot of Carlisle, Leighton, all of them are great, but this one brings me the most compliments whenever I wear it. So this is called Godolphin by Parfums de Marly. Always check out this fragrance if you have a chance to get a sample. Last but not least, this is going to be the obvious most one in this list. I do not wear this as much anymore, but whenever I wear it casually, going out, this kind of like a dumb reach for me. I know that, it's going to perform on my shirt. And newer batches, people say it's weak, perhaps, but on the shirt, they do like last a long time. And when you smell it, now I can differentiate between Aventus and this one, Club de Intense Man, but I love it on its own right. Like as Club de Intense Man, I love this fragrance. Okay, not as a clone of Aventus. Okay, this fragrance is so synthetic in the opening. Trust me, it's not the most pleasant opening. It's kind of got synthetic vibe to it. But on the dry down, after 1 to 2 hours, you smell it on air and you recognize instantly people are wearing something that and it's CDNIM, okay? And my dad wears it, I compliment him. When I wear it, people come and like, hey, CDNIM, right? And I'm like, yeah, right. Then people like, yeah, I like that DNA a lot. People buy body sprays, people like this one. Even this new version I really enjoy, but this is the fragrance oil. This one doesn't have as much projection, but great longevity. But CDNIM, as it projects, is the EDT. This one takes the cake, okay? My last complimented fragrance for this year, the most number of general compliments like you smell nice even, that one counts. I'll say Club New Intense Man by Armaf is my last most complimented fragrance, okay? So thank you very much for watching. This is my list. There are many other fragrances, they actually make you smell great, but I just remember these are the ones I wore and people commented on them. Take care guys, hopefully I could put up a solid list. You can check them out if you haven't, and have a very nice day, have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.